Hello again, everyone. It's Vince Forer from TradingWinds.com, and this is our update for August 29th, 2018. Let's take a quick look at today's markets. Once again, we saw a nice strong update for U.S. equities. Big tech names helping to push both the S&P and the Nasdaq once again to all-time highs. The Dow today finishing higher by 60 points, getting closer and closer to its all-time high of 26,608. The S&P, there it is, fresh new high. It was up 16 points. The Nasdaq up almost 80 points. There's that strong move led by those big tech names like Google and Apple, etc. The Russell 2000 was also up another 6 points today. Bonds were fairly flat, and that left the yield on the 10-year note at 2.878. Crude oil had a nice spike today, up $1.18 or 1.72%. This after a decline in U.S. crude stockpiles. Gold futures finished slightly lower, down about $1.70 or so today. Now, I did want to share with you a chart, AMD. There's been a lot of talk about AMD, that's Advanced Micro Devices. It has had a fantastic run here pretty much all year. And if we look at the monthly chart, you can see that it spiked big time like it did back in 05, 06 and like it did during that dot-com bubble. Now, you know, at first glance, this may seem overbought here and due for a pullback, but there is one indicator that you can use to help you make that decision. And what it is the volume profile indicator. Here it is, volume profile. So the difference is this isn't daily volume, right? Or volume based on the time frame of your chart. It is volume by price level. Oops, let me try that again. It didn't quite take. I don't think I added it properly. There it is, add selected. There it is. So here, it shows you volume by price level. And so what you want to look for is whether or not there's, you know, a lot of volume, either overhead or just behind the current price. The reason being is, obviously, when it runs into an area where there is a lot of volume, it's going to act as either overhead resistance or support. Now, if you look at this, we've already overcome the bulk of that, the heaviest volume there. And so there's really very little resistance up ahead. And so although, yes, you could say this is overbought and certainly due for a pullback, you can also say that on any pullback, as long as we still have the trend in place and momentum, that slope in the 20, it would be a great buying opportunity because there is really very little resistance overhead, and this certainly can continue to run, not just back to these highs, but beyond that. We never know when that will end. And so any pullback here, when there's very little overhead resistance, usually works out quite well. So keep AMD on your watch list. But that's about it for now. Enjoy the rest of your day, and we will see you on our next update.